Hi, I'm Char, and I can't cook spaghetti squash. Brian Leclerc is here, and he's going to show me how to cook spaghetti squash. And what else are we doing with all these vegetables and spices and olives and so forth?
Well, I brought some wild mushrooms. Two of my favorites, chanterelles and king bolitas. And of course, the squash is from my garden. It's organic.
Cool.
And we've got some zucchini from the garden. It's organic as well. And some tomatoes from the garden.
Wonderful.
And since it's winter, we don't have, I could have more, but we don't have it at the moment.
Okay, so the themes of Char Can't Cook are traditional recipes, local gardens, we have local gardens, and wild food, and we've got wild food here. But I don't think this is a traditional recipe. This is not spaghetti and meatballs like...
Normally you would, no.
Right.
Plus we're also using chicken burgers, so it's a little leaner for...
Okay. All right, so chicken instead of beef. Brian, tell me all about these mushrooms. Tell me exactly where you found them. No, just tell me about...
Well, it's like fishing. You don't never tell anybody where your spots are.
Okay, all right. So, around terrace.
Around terrace.
Okay, and two different kinds, did you say? What's in there?
Chanterelles and king bolitas.
Okay. And are they canned, or what's the story here?
Well, I dried them out, and right now they're sitting in water to rehydrate, so they're back into a normal mushroom then.
Chanterelle and king who?
King bolitas.
King bolitas. Which is this?
Try
yeah,
one.
no, I'm going to. What is this one?
That's the king bolita. That's actually, those are really good. I really like those.
That's very nice.
Oh,
It's kind of sweeter than these kind. Would you say, or what's the difference?
Well, there's definitely more of a taste to them. And the chanterelles are actually almost a little spicy. And they're kind of a nutty flavor to them.
Can you fish out a chanterelle for me?
Oh, sure, good. Oh, they're more at the bottom. They're hard to get. Here we go.
The orange?
The orange one. They're almost like a little nutty kind of flavor as well.
Mmm. Oh, yeah.
They're good, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, what are we going to do first?
Well, let's get our squash in the oven right away. And they are a little bit difficult to cut in half. You kind of got to have a good knife. Helps to start with.
And this spaghetti squash is from last fall?
Yeah.
So they keep that well, eh?
They keep really good.
Because now it's almost March.
They'll actually keep year round.
Oh, wow.
They'll go right into this fall.
So you came to Cassad Place here the first time because you were donating a whole bunch of squash.
I did.
How many squash did you give us? It was amazing.
3 boxes full.
3 boxes full.
But like I had 80 squash at least, so I've been giving away all year. There we go.
Okay, and do we scoop the seeds?
Yeah, we got to scoop the seeds out.
You got a scooper?
Do you want to scoop one?
Okay.
I'll scoop one. I brought a good scooper.
Oh.
Maybe I'll scoop them both. We got a place to scoop them into.
I'll get a little bowl.
They're actually easy to scoop. There's really not that much of stuff to scoop.
And why is this called spaghetti squash?
I'm not sure why, but it just turned out for some reason I started growing them years ago, and I really like these ones. Partially because they keep so well, I think, too.
And they look sort of spaghetti-like with these strands, right?
Well,
is that the idea?
Yes, they do. They're kind of strandy. You'll see them when you go to eat them here. But
and tell me more about your garden, Brian. You have zucchini and tomato and squash, and what else do you grow?
all kinds of things. But the one nice thing about the spaghetti squash is we're getting rid of the pasta too, right? So that we're not using any pasta in our spaghetti. This is our.
Oh, okay, so we're going.
This is our
we're
substitute.
grain free here.
That's right.
No, tell me more about your garden. Don't just say, oh, lots of things.
Well, the normal, you know, tomatoes, beans, peas, corn. Although corn doesn't work so well in Terra some years. Some years it's good, some years it's not so good.
What do they want? They want dry heat, like
They
prairie?
like a lot of sun.
Yeah.
A lot of things like sun, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I get the roaster?
Let's get a bit more of yours cleaned up here.
And I'll bring the roaster, shall I?
Yeah, please. Okay, we can pop these in the oven right away.
They don't need water or oil or...
Not a thing.
Not a thing. Okay. And the oven's at 350?
Yeah. Put the lid on. And in the oven she goes. Whoops, sorry. Right.
And how long will those take?
It's an hour and a half to cook to make it really nice and
Soft, tender.
Yeah.
Boy, that was easy to prep, other than cutting.
other
It's-
than the cutting.
but in the oven.
Like I say, have a good knife.
Tell me about this knife.
Well, it's apparently it's fashioned after a sword of some kind, and it's really heavy duty. It's easy to use. Like,
Yeah, I can see the sword. And this is stainless steel from Taiwan. That's a nice knife.
but it's got the end on it because I like to thump it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you could use a hammer on that.
Yeah,
On
you
that.
could, yes. Okay, let's start prepping some of our veggies.
Right?
You want to do the garlic first?
Yes.
I'll start on the onion. Oh, you want this knife here,
I
don't you?
do.
Okay, I'll use
You all
it.
right with that one?
Yeah. I know you have a nice sharp one here. Oh, you're good at that. Pounding those
I
garlic.
like violent cooking.
I prefer this method here, but
Yeah. I like.
each to their own.
Yeah. And this is all the sauce, is that right? We're building a sauce here?
This is all going to go in the sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're going to saute the veggies a little bit
Okay.
with the spices to kind of all mix together. And I have to.
And this is everything sauce, right? Because we've got weird ingredients here like olives and...
Well, we're using a few kind of different ones. I'm putting zucchini in the spaghetti. Lots of people don't put that in. We'll put some olives in. And of course the white mushrooms. And I'm going to actually drain those right now.
Okay.
I got this in here. Oh, those look good.
Woo.
Mushrooms.
And zucchini doesn't have much taste, does it? I mean,
Well,
much flavor.
It's got a little bit of taste.
Yeah. But it's full of, you know,
It's-
vitamins
it's
and
good,
nutrients and, yeah.
You got all
It's
the-
good for you.
Okay, we can put, this goes in our other pot. That's the tomatoes from the garden, and I just freeze these. I don't take the skins off or
No.
anything.
You boil them first or anything?
No.
Chuck 'em in a bag.
Just chuck them in a bag, into the freezer.
Excellent.
And for my cooking class here from Agatha, I don't put any, I don't take the skins off, because that's apparently that's where most of your vitamins and stuff are, so sometimes it's a little bit chewier, but
That's
it's good
fine.
for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't, those recipes that say peel the tomato and take all the seeds out, that's where all the flavor is.
Well, that's right, yeah.
Oh, so homegrown tomatoes. Those are gonna taste so good.
tomatoes.
I have done the garlic.
Okay, would you like to do the onion?
Yeah. Do you want it like little just squares?
Yeah, regular size pieces.
Regular.
Bite size.
Bite size. Okay.
Whatever bite size is for you.
There. It's done.
We have some pepper here.
There, like this? That's good?
Yeah, that's fine.
So you have made this dish at Skeena Diversity, right?
I did, yes.
Where they cook every Friday. Are they still doing that?
It was it's the largest meal I've ever cooked for people.
Oh, yeah.
And it turned out actually quite well.
So how many people?
Well, there was at least 14 people. I never actually counted them all. It was a room full.
And they're all watching you cook.
And they were all watching me cook. And again, I think partially because I took this course here, Kasan, for
Food skills for families?
yes,
Yeah.
that actually helped me out doing that whole process. I was a lot more confident in what I was doing.
Confident in the kitchen.
Confident in the kitchen.
Very cool. And then after you donated that squash, we roped you in here. Now you've been volunteering here for community dinners.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yesterday, you and one staff person cooked for how many people?
Well, it turned out to be 34 people.
34. And they loved it.
That was a bit of a challenge because there was only the two of us.
Yes, so people come cook and laugh and tease Brian on community dinner days. Next one is March 24. So turn up at 10 or 11 or 12 or 1 or 2 and help us cook.
And then you get to eat too, so
Yes.
you get to have a tasty dinner.
Tasty dinner.
Putting the sauce in the pot here.
So this is, let me just look at the ingredients. Fat-free. How dumb do they think we are?
Well,
Tomato puree, tomato paste, water, salt, citric acid, spice, cottonseed oil, and flavor. I'm not keen on cottonseed oil, but doesn't seem to be a lot of it. And who knows what flavor is, eh? Kind of hard to say.
yeah, but you got
This
a good
one,
one here.
this one I really like. There's no strange ingredients at all, and no sugar, no cornstarch. Chopped tomatoes, tomato paste, water, olives, olive oil, capers, basil or basil, garlic, chili peppers, salt. Beautiful.
Yeah, don't forget our basil.
Okay.
Fresh basil
Okay.
for that. And we have some olives, which are a little bit of a different taste.
So this is spaghetti, squash, and everything sauce is what I've
Well,
titled it.
that's the thing is, you don't have to actually, you can, whatever vegetable you really like,
Put
throw
it in.
there.
Yeah.
Because it all comes out good.
Oh, those olives smell nice.
Yeah, they do, don't they? We'll chop them up a little bit. I know when I did the dinner for Skeena Diversity, some of the people asked for the recipe. Well, when I originally wrote up the recipe and what I put in was two different things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you had cabbage in that sauce,
that
too.
one
and
had
and
cabbage.
people were like, what?
Yeah.
Is this a good amount?
Yeah, that's probably lots.
And it goes right in here with the veg.
Right in there. So we could have a little bit in here too.
Okay, I'll cut some in there. One of my guest chefs told me that this cutting into strips is called chiffonade.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So you don't, do you follow recipes, Brian, or you wing it?
Mostly I wing it. But my mom did have some really good advice from her years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She was making this dinner, and I knew she'd made it like 100 times more. I go, haven't we remembered this recipe by now? She go, why would I want to put that in here where I could get it in my book, and I want to just remember the good stuff? You know, and I've taken that to heart all my life. So
Yeah, that's wise words.
go for the book, and you can never go wrong when you're reading the recipe. So if I'm making something I have to read the recipe, I'll read the recipe. But something like this, it's easy, right?
And about this amount for the...
Yeah, we don't need it, just a little bit, just for flavor. Oh, that smells good.
It does.
Fresh basil is so nice.
It's a member of the mint family, like everything else. Mushrooms? These?
Yeah, a few of those mushrooms would be good
Like
too.
3 or something? Or?
Yeah, something like that. If you're not a mushroom fan, skip the mushrooms.
Skip the mushrooms. Omit. Optional.
Okay, that should just put me enough olives.
Oh, that's lots.
Oh yeah, olives are good though. Okay,
So we have the black pitted ones here, just to save time from pitting them all, right?
yeah.
And I also grabbed some of these garlic stuffed green ones. Do you like those at all? They're kind of sour.
I'm gonna pass on those.
You're gonna pass. Optional.
Okay, I
Omit.
think we have all our ingredients together now. We have a few more tomatoes we could put in yet.
Uh-huh.
I gotta drain those. Because we don't want our sauce too runny.
Right.
And you can't have too many tomatoes either. I mean,
Okay.
it is spaghetti, right?
Right. And these are the diced?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like lazy food. I like shredded cheese and diced tomatoes.
Everybody likes cheese.
Oh, you only need half?
Yeah, we can only need half.
Okay.
We could put more if we wanted, but I think we got lots.
Okay.
Okay.
This is very pretty.
Okay. You want to start sauteing that now?
Okay. Do
And
we...
we'll brown the burger
Yeah.
and saute that.
Saute that.
Put this on the stove.
Okay,
Just
so we're
start
moving over
simmering.
to this section here.
Okay.
All right. Okay, where's my station? Where do you want me at?
If you wouldn't mind sauteing the veggies, and I'll brown the burger.
And I understand we're making meat squares,
We're doing the lazy way.
the lazy way. So how does that work?
I'm just going to throw the whole package in there, and as it browns, I'll just chop it up into squares.
Haha.
Well, you're going to pour some.
You want-
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Because that's lean.
Yeah, pour a lot soon.
Let's.
There you go.
And medium or high or what are we at here?
Yeah, this can be kind of a medium-high heat, and because this is a light saute, saute, so we're going to be able to
Be fast.
stir
Stir fry.
get a good taste going in the veggies.
And you have set the tomato mixture on medium.
It's kind of medium too. Yeah.
All right.
Kind of get the flavors mixed together a little bit. Do we have a spatula or here? I'll use that one. Yeah.
This one? Because that
Yeah, that'll lay off.
make your meat squares.
Okay. Whoops. Kind of a big knife, but it'll work. Oops. I hope you're hungry.
I am actually.
Oh, good.
I can just chuck them in anytime, don't have to wait.
Anytime.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh yeah, that's sizzling. That's for the sauce, this is for me.
Of course, the more vegetables, the better, right?
Right. Yes, and lots of color, like not
Well,
just
look at
red,
that,
not
yeah.
just green.
Yeah, we got color in here. Oh, that's looking good already.
I know.
And it's already smelling good.
Garlic does that.
Garlic, yeah. And garlic and onions frying, can't go wrong with
Yeah, yeah. Serve it with sawdust. People go, mm-mm. I think I'm going to turn this up because I'm stirring it quite a bit.
Oh yeah, don't be afraid to turn it up. Quick fry is good. 'Cause it's going to be in the oven for a long time. This is sort of get the spices and all that mixed together.
Oh yeah.
What's our pot of sauce doing over here?
Oh, your dried mushrooms are plumping up nicely. Thank you. And about how long do you cook the sauce?
It doesn't have to be cooked very long. This basically just kind of get all the spices and everything together. Because it's going to be in the oven for an hour and a half. Or an hour, because we've had it in here for half an hour basically. So another hour and a half
Oh, I
cooking,
see.
right? So we really don't have to.
So we don't wait till those are done to sauce them?
No,
Oh.
as soon as we got the burgers brown, throw that all in the pot, stir it up, and then we'll fill up the halves and bake.
And then you can just
And the
relax.
last 15-20 minutes before you take them out, throw the cheese on top.
Excellent.
And if you want to stir that up a little
Will
bit.
do.
Do you have your oven mitts out here somewhere?
I do. No, they're in the drawer. By the cameraman's knee. Oh.
All right, it's cooking
Balls
already.
are nice and level too, isn't that
Yeah,
handy?
that's perfect. Okay, do we have a scoop here?
Scooper thing.
We'll just,
So cool.
so you really can't get too much in here. That's why our pot is, because there's a lot of squash. And we don't want it too full because when we put the cheese on, we don't want it to run out.
Right. So maybe to keep this on minimum or no, just leave it on?
Well, we could
Or warm it up later or
because it's
whatever?
going to take an hour here,
Okay,
so
all right.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter how we do it.
all right.
And this will feed quite a few people.
Yeah, those aren't like servings for 2 people. That's like for what, 6, 8 even?
Oh yeah, we could do 8 people with this.
Okay. So it's been an hour, Brian?
Yeah, let's do this. Bring it out of the oven. Oh, these are nice gloves.
They are.
All we're going to do here is add the cheese. Would you like to sprinkle the cheese on? Cheese. Cheese is always good.
Like so.
Yeah.
And nice stretchy mozzarella.
All right.
Oh,
10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes. Good.
So should we take it over to the oven?
Let's. Oh,
That looks good. You're going to grab it, are you?
I will.
Okay.
Wowza.
That looks good.
Ta-da.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That is going to be good.
So, do we need a platter or a cutting board, or what are we going to do? How are we going to deal?
We just scoop it out, put it on our plates.
Oh.
And if you want extra sauce, we have the extra sauce here.
I see.
Be careful, it's hot. But see how that's kind of textured? It's sort of like
Yeah, that's spaghetti-like.
Noodly.
Yeah, it's noodly.
noodly. Get a little bit of cheese in here. Lots of that good old spaghetti squash.
That's a serve.
And put a little extra sauce on it.
Extra sauce. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. That can be the camera operators. Agatha just wants a taste, so maybe just like that.
Well, here we got to get a little bit of cheese
Yeah,
on
for
there.
sure.
Okay, that's a taste.
Good. I will have half a taste.
And you're only doing half a taste.
Half a taste.
Oh my goodness. We'll give you a little bit of cheese
Yes,
there.
for sure.
No, that's not not a half a taste, that's a quarter of a taste. There we go.
Okay.
Season to taste. Now if we have parsley or cilantro or something, we could
Oh, yeah. That would be
sprinkle it
super
on for a little
fancy.
more color. But
And I wanted to tell everyone about what's going on at Kassan Place in March. Mondays we have Qi Gong, which is sort of like yoga, sort of like Tai Chi. That's at 10 a.m. One Tuesday a month, sometimes two, we have community dinner. We advertise that on Facebook. Wednesdays we have after school program for kids. That's free, 6 to 15 in age. Thursdays we have senior stretch. And you've been in participant of that. So we did Scottish country dancing, Polish dancing.
we won't tell that other one.
What other one? No, that's, no.
Belly dancing.
Belly dance. Qigong, and like that. Different exercise every Thursday.
Tai Chi.
Tai Chi. And Friday's food share from 1 to 3. Okay. This is the free food place. You gonna dig in?
You probably want more than that though, don't you?
Come on, have a bite, Brian, and then we can be done.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. I like the chicken chunks. And the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Watch for us next month.
Very Mediterranean flavor.
Mediterranean. Yeah, so this has been Mediterranean spaghetti squash with everything sauce. Watch us next month. Oh, watch me next month only on CityWest Community Channel 10.
All right.
All right.
¿Cómo quieres que te quiera si he perdido la cabeza y recupero la razón cuando me besa? ¿Cómo quieres que te quiera si me siento una muñeca que manejan a su antojo y no se queja? Ay, qué paciencia, ay, qué paciencia, ay, qué paciencia la mía. No me digas que no.